inches, 6th grade human figure.
Our first technique is line contour, creating a drawing without looking.
Face this way. Alright, blind contour means you don't pick up your pencil. It also means that you're starting from the top, going all the way to the bottom, and you're going to try to capture every line. That means the outline, the wrinkles, every single part of the body, without ever picking this up. So I'm going to describe it as I go to you. Don't laugh, it's probably going to be pretty out there. I'm going to start at the bottom and go down. This is a little creepy too, so it's like someone's checking you out up and down and up and down. So if you're self-conscious, you don't want to be up here. So I'm going to have to look Emma in the eyes for quite a bit of time and then draw her right from the top down. Ready? Alright, so I'm going to start with the hair and the ear, the eye with eyebrow. Oh, this is pretty bad already.
Yeah,
Alright, nose, the mouth.
Oh my god.
Is it bad?
Yeah.
Alright, neck, arm, there's some wrinkles in her sleeve there. Is it that bad?
It's swivel.
Shirt, with a zipper. Alright, this should connect with her neck, I hope. Maybe.
She looks like,
Oh.
looks like she has a bow tie on. It does. It doesn't
Alright.
look
Jeans.
Oh.
Alright, gotta add in the boot. There's the strap, zipper. Alright, I think the other boot should maybe like over here.
Why is this so...
Oh, I forgot the cords on her hoodie.
The boots are the best part.
Alright, how's that?
That's so
Oh, that's Alright, that's pretty out. But you saw what I did. I tried to capture every single part, and I'm only using my eyes, not using any visual references to the paper. So we're training ourselves to look at something and try to represent it with our hand. This is hard to do, and it's going to be pretty funny when you try yours. You think mine bad? Just wait. So get yourself situated where you can look at the model. That's there. Start getting in all the lines of the shirt, lines of the jeans, her shoelaces. Try not to pick up your pencil. And if you fall off the page, just go right back on it. About 30 more seconds.
Can you look when you're done?
I can't do this.
When we're done, you all look at the exact same time. 10 seconds.
Miss Wilson.
Pretty good.
Oh, the hair.
Alright, you may look at your page.
Contour, drawing that represents the edges and ridges of a form.
Alright, we're drawing contour. That means you're allowed to pick up your pencil. You also want to draw every single line in detail without shading. So shading is when you add in the value, so it has to be just the lines. I'm concentrating on this area, so we're going to do the armpit, the shirt, the neck, and probably the side a little bit here. So I'm just taking a little tiny portion. It's about 50-50 looking at the model and looking at the paper. So I'm going to start, ready? We'll start with the neck. The shirt comes around. So notice how I'm looking at each angle. So this is the shoulder. It wraps around. There's a couple creases here in the shirt. The sleeve is coming down. There's a cut in there. That's CJ's bicep. He's been working out.
Good.
The shirt, his collar, and then he's got this cat riding a ball or something.
Is it a wrecking ball?
I want to know. And there's a couple more creases throughout here. And then that's it. So I'm just drawing the lines of each thing. You can choose the same area if you want. But I want you to pick a small area that's not the face, that's a line. So make sure you're getting each line. What's that?
Leave that up there for like an
Yeah, I'll leave it up here. Okay, we ready to give it a try?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, this one you can look, so you don't need your cheat sheet. Alright, ready? 50-50. Look half the time, draw half the time. You can pick up your pencil, get every single line in there.
His head looked like a watermelon. Sorry. No, on my paper, no.
Oh, God, dude. I don't get it.
You don't get it?
You said that CB said this was a watermelon.
Value lightness or darkness of a hue. A value scale shows the range of values from black to white and light to dark.
Okay, the next technique we're going to be doing is value. Value, remember, is how light or how dark something is. The easiest way to do this to start is look at the model and then squint your eyes. So squint your eyes and you should be losing all the detail, and we should only be seeing the light side of Angelica and the dark side, depending on the hand position. So if Angelica's hand was up like this, how did it change? So it got light on that side. Step a foot forward. How did that change?
3D.
Yep, so you want it to be able to pick up the highlights, and remember the example when it went through the thigh, you could see how dark or how light it is. So we're going to look at the model. If you're on this side, it's going to be really, really light. If you're on that side, what's it going to be?
Dark.
Right, so based on where you are and where your light source is, it changes. So what you're going to do, instead of drawing every single line, we're going to be coloring in the darks versus lights. So if I'm using yellow chalk on black paper, what's the yellow going to represent? Light. So I'm starting on this side. So the side of her face and hair is light, the neck. This whole shoulder facing me is light. Parts of her chest and waist. And her leg coming down. A little bit of the leg that's coming across. Her hands. So there's all my light areas, and then you can outline the darks. You get the neck coming down. So it's going to look sort of like, you guys know what a half moon cookie is?
No, it's a half moon cookie.
So it's that cookie where one side's white and one side's black, sort of like a moon or a
Two-Face.
crescent moon. Yeah, a two-face. So we're picking up the shadows versus the light. So this isn't going to necessarily look anatomically correct. So we learned a lot of the proportions off, so look how big that head is compared to the body. But what we want to capture is the light. So I'm more interested to tell, do you know where the lights are versus the darks? So you want to look just like this, half and half. So think about it where you're from and then adjust it accordingly. So your pencil is going to be what? Lights or darks? Darks, right. So squint your eyes, and when you're ready, you can begin.
Gesture. The drawing of lines quickly and loosely to show movement in a subject.
Okay, the last technique that we're working on is gesture. So gesture, you're going to go very, very, very fast. It's going to seem like scribbling, but it's not. You're looking at the body. Remember everything you learned about the bones. It's like the clavicle, which way does it go, how the muscles wrap around. So you're thinking about that and trying to capture the movement. So this is really useful to get down positions. So if you look at Andrew's body, there's a lot of movement that he's forcing his arms to do as well as his legs. So this is a lot different than drawing every little detail. We're only worried about capturing the subject's movement. While I do this, you'll notice normally when we draw, we do this. This time I'm going to draw like this. So it's almost like a dance. You're using your whole body. So I'm starting at the top. I'm going to go all the way through. I'll describe it as I go. And I'm going to watch the way my arm moves and how it shoots back and forth. Ready? It's going to go really quick. It'll probably take me 30 seconds. Ready?
Go.
Alright, the head, shoulders, arm,
Down chalk.
down drop, hips, leg,
It's like a girl with the hips.
It looks like a skeleton.
It kind of looks like
A girl.
when I
and
was
that's
drawing.
it. So what we're trying to capture is the movement. Here's the wrong way. So some of you are going to try doing this.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's not
Don't
right.
pick your hand up.
So that's not taking into consideration any part of the anatomy. This is also not right.
Oh my gosh.
This is what usually beginners do. So it should be almost like cursive writing. So when you sign your name, you do all different sort of ways. So as I go through, I think about what's happening in the body and I try to mimic it. Remember your proportion lines. Make sense? All right, this is hard to do. You've never done this before. So let's give it a try and see how it goes. So same position, slide their way. Yeah, switch it. All right, 50% eyes on here, 50% eyes on paper. And just keep pushing back and forth. All right, ready? This one's timed perfectly, so I'll give you the go. So 3, 2, 1, start. Remember all different directions. Some of you are going real small. Remember how big a body is. Head compared to body. Keep looking up. Don't stare at your paper. Just look at the model. Well, stare at me. I'm not going model. That's nice.